Hey guys, what is up? We're going to get this show on the road. Also, wait, no, I forgot. I meant to get rid of this before. At least I remembered to hide the tits HUD. Or, no, I forgot to open up tits. Hang on. I have everything together, I swear. Anyway, in the meantime, because of a certain little update this patch, professional, yes, we are all professionals here. Because of a little update that happened to the patch, I am updating the bingo card. I thought I had to make a new one because I lost the link to edit the old one, but I think I can just... I managed to find the link when I was making the new card. So, where is forgets to... Hey, I wanted to... I wanted to update the wording for some stuff. So, oh, right, I can hide the HUD to that, and game, and hi guys. All right, let's actually start logging in. I'm gonna update the bingo card because some shit's changed. So, because when I was making the new card, there was some changing in wording that I liked better. Gets bullied by chat is on here. Yeah, gets bullied by mods. Cries over Artbert. That's the same. I know that's the same. Forgets can't fly yet. We are replacing forgets to update glamour clause or portrait with makes a pun. Yeah, that's already on there. I know that one's already on there. I know that one's already on there. Yeah, that one's already on there. There was a typo in one of these. Where is it? Go. Alright. Okay. We are saving that. Okay. Oh, trust me. Believe it. There's a reason why writers, even if they also work as editors, need editors themselves and can't... I mean, they can self-edit, but it's still better to have a second pair of eyes look at things. Anyway, okay, bingo board is updated because, let's see here. Is there one that'll give me a good example of this? Here we go. Look at that. Look at that wonderful reminder. I'm never turning that off. Ever. Because when I hit update, it also reminds me. It's incredible. I love it. So, okay. We have arrived in Pla Ennie. And now that I'm done being super on top of my shit, in my defense, I was really busy enjoying the new update to the game. I've even started MSQ. Heads up for anybody. If anybody spoils anything from this patch, you get one warning and then a ban. I will not tolerate getting spoiled. Because I have not had a chance to do MSQ because I was too busy organizing my inventory. My glamour closet has gone because of the new, ooh, let me turn that down. Sorry. Let me turn that down to like 30? Is that better? Oh, you know what the other, oh no, it's, is that better? Hang on. Game, play music for me. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have looked at like, let's go someplace with a glamour closet real quick, or dresser, whatever it's called. I can't remember if it's closet or dresser now. I do know when they first announced it, the translation they were using in English was boudoir, but because technically that does also mean dresser or closet, but it also means, or not boudoir. They were using a word that also means bathroom. And like, it was one of those things where it's like, technically this is correct. Colloquially, this is not the word you guys probably want to be using. It's dresser. Anyway. Do I have all the pieces for this? I might. No, I don't. But hey, check this shit out. If I... First of all, look at all these. I can just store these all as a set. You can't dye them in the closet once they're in, or in the dresser once they're in there like this. You can only dye them when you use them as like part of a glamour, but you can have the full set and it only takes up one inventory slot. So if I collect all these items, let me actually do that right now just to show how it works. All right. So I am going to grab those and I'm going to go over to Mordona. I'm going to buy the rest of the items that I need. Because I use the accessories all the time for my glamour plates, especially since as an aura, with the like the curved horns, earrings aren't visible anyway, so what the fuck is the point? But no, wait, I already have that. Although I should probably buy another one because I actually use that for my retainers. Same thing with the gloves. All right, I need the pants and I need the boots. Okay, that's all I need. Now I go back to Gulda. This is like one of my favorite features they've added this patch. I spent so long just like going through my glamour closet looking for the stuff that like I didn't mind. The stuff that like is part of, that can be made part of a set that I didn't mind undoing the dyes for. Because like with some of them, they're dyed like jet black. Or I might have used silver dye on it and I don't want to have to rebuy that. So there's some stuff I didn't touch. There's some stuff where it was like quest rewards where like I don't use the full set. I just mostly use like one or two pieces. So in that case, I just went to the to a Calamity Salvager bought the couple, rebought the pieces that I wanted to keep dyed, and then used those, like, rebought pieces for the set. But, okay. So, I have all the items. It'd help if I go to the right thing. Wait for it to load. Scroll down to one of these. Oh, I don't have any glamour prisms. That would help. I'm just gonna spend... Do I have the Grand Company seals for it? Oh, yeah. And fortunately, we are right here. That's not quite the button I wanted to hit. Also not the NPC I wanted to talk to. Is it here? Let me make sure I'm also on... I know one of these lets me buy Glamour Dresser, or Glamour Prism. Here we go. We're just gonna buy a stack of 99. Okay. So. I go over here. By the way, this does not count as Shizu gets distracted by glamour. This is Shizu showing off a cool new feature of the game. I'm not actually playing dress up right now. So, we add all these things to the set. And you'll see it takes up 9 glamour prisms. And then I hit store glamour, and it stores all of those as one slot. Okay, but Ash, now there's a new plate, a new card. I've updated it. But yeah. So, all of those items, everything that is in here, one inventory slot. It's incredible. I cleared up like 30-something slots, maybe close to 40 in my inventory. It updated your current card. Like your glamour plate, or not your glamour plate, your portrait, because like it reminds you now. Oh, it did update your current card? Oh, cool, good. Because yeah, I replaced the fair enough. Because I replaced the Shizu forgets to update glamour, because that's never gonna happen ever again. Thank you, Square Enix. Thank you, Daddy Yoshi P. Now, if they would just add artifact gear to the gear outfit thing for the glamour dresser, I don't know why that wasn't part of the first wave of items they did this with. It makes no sense, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Okay, now we're gonna head back to Pla Ennie. There we go. Okay. Now, first I do want to run around and talk to, like, the scions in the area, because they are here. And I think that's neat. Oh, there's also the summoning stone. Okay. What do I need, or what do I need help with? Boy, what don't you need help with? Summoning stone. Gimme. Ah, the little corpsies! They're so cute! You're comparing mushrooms. Okay. Oh. While we are here. Can I get to this from here? No, I think I'm gonna need to... Oh, I bet I know what I need to do. Hang on. Let me just go ahead and jump that, jump that, jump that, jump that, and I will be taking that glamour, or that aether current. Thank you very much. I almost called it a glamour current, which is not at all accurate. But yeah, that is why I haven't touched MSQ yet, is because, A, there was some housing stuff that I wanted to look into, because one of the first things I always do when a new patch comes out is go to my house and go to the housing preview feature and check out the new items. Well enough to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. I'm sure we can work something out. Though the Numo may appear placid and amicable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which saith the payment must precisely befit the service. Be it an item or a task, have care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested. But what if I like going above and beyond? Although, like, honestly, the new Mo code is healthy, and maybe more, like, work environments should go by that law of, like, hey, I'm paying you for X amount of work. If you do more than what your job description is, you should be paid more. What a concept, right? Wide neck sniffs at you expectantly. Huh? You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? We do love the Numo. They're the goodest boys. Gender neutral. Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with MINE Os. They are one of our most foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. With the Knights gone, however, MINE Os has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed by your patronage. Sniff, disgusting. Oh, so why is that an emote? Ash. Why is that an emote that somebody you subscribe to has? No, you do not get to why not me. There is a story behind that. There has to be. I refuse to believe otherwise. 1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Oh, buddy. Ah! Who? What? Where? Wait. You're a mortal. Huzzah! Huzzah! Because they're a gremlin. I guess. Well met! Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? I mean, I'm pretty good at keeping my own shit repaired, actually. If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam up just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay. I also love the Numo. Oh, I wanted to change another thing on the bingo board, and I think I forgot. I forget what I was going to replace, but I wanted to replace it with accidentally calls River Ember. Because that happens pretty often. That's like, no matter what part of MSQ I'm on, it's going to be on the board thing. Another free space? I mean, I can only have one free space. I'm not going to be that nice to you guys. I need to make you guys work at least a little bit. I know the River Ember thing. That's what I'm talking about. Free space is ADHD moment. And only ADHD moment. Oh, that's that's not the entrance. Here we go. Just saying it'd practically be a free space. I mean, I'm not that bad. Saying the same thing. Do I need to be able to fly to get to whatever path is? I think I do. Or is it on ground level? Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, it's up there. Okay. You are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many moss fungus legs will you give? I mean, they asked for 2. Right? Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs, as befits the work. To have neither more nor less than less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I mean, my equipment's pretty well repaired, isn't it? I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I am pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Wait, does doing MSQ unlock this guy being the mender? MINE Undersized shop is open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest you give yonder? Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe Yusguf will have something to offer you. Tool mender, yup. I mean, that's a really cool way to, like, unlock things. Like, yeah, it should be a basic feature. In a town, but given the lore, and you do unlock it right away if you just do the story, like, having that be how you unlock the vendor and or like the mender and the vendor. Yusguf's eyes light up at the sight of you. To have so many men visit us at once. Excuse me, I'm a lady. This is a joyous day indeed. I know they mean men, like human. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. They talking about you. Yeah. Also, fun etymology fact. You're not harmful. What are you talking about? I thought you were talking about the, oh, humans being here. You're not a noxious mushroom. Be nice to yourself. No. But to my understanding, man does actually just mean human. Originally, it was werman and woman. Were meaning, like, male. Which is then where we get the term werewolf from, because werewolf is literally just man-wolf. You beat me over the head with plushies regularly. Like, yeah, but that doesn't make you a poisonous mushroom. Also, like, I get paid for that. So, you know. That's more of a symbiotic relationship right there. You get to throw plushies at me, I get to make money. We all profit in the end. Eee! Thank you for the 500 bits. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Blunt force plushie to the head. Hey, if you throw anything hard enough, it's gonna hurt. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Oh. Nymphilia, what are you doing over here? I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and I should report or go and report back. Yeah, she is a precious baby. Unless you're talking about me, in which case, yes, I also am a precious baby. Who knows? Oh, here we go. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? I have. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses for a while at least, or for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. There, every day, I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for immense patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Liagia. The Vobertites built it, and they named it Grunis Liet. That means something light, right? It was their bastion of this, in the struggle against sin eaters. And now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough from reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. And their shop is now open for business. Yeah, well, what I want to do is, like, you see that little pink snoot that they have? I just want to, like, pet it. You think it's wet like a dog's nose? Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Weed Lad? They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Weed Lad's ears appeared droopy, and even by New Mo standards, oh no, baby! Okay, let's undroop the droopies. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make my arcane wares. What? Who are the lawless ones? They're New Mo, like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor, they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them. But you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Shizune, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Alright, let's go then. Also, let me check something. East? So probably in the direction we're gonna be heading, right? Oh, I almost forgot. I haven't looked at, while we're running, I might as well check. What are the series awards this time? Adamant Weapon. What's the emote? Awaiting Orders. Seal Rock and Red Sands Framers Kits. And then the attire glamour that is on the in the patch notes. All right. Oh. Thank you for the head pats. Aim and Philia. Father Collard's Chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Numo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can, then come back outside. See you shortly, Shizune. will be doing my own gathering of the things. I do wish that this had been used in the Allied Society quests around here a little bit more. I mean, it would have made sense if the Numo had been their own dedicated Allied Society, but they weren't. They kind of got combined with the Pixies. Oh, let me summon River so that we can get some experience. Probably gonna have to fight our way through here at least a little bit. Let's see here. Aha. Oh. Maybe the first step was over here? Oh, yes it was. Whoops. We gotta go through here. Aha! I'm so smart. Oh, there we go. Go across to here. Where's the next one? Ah, there it is. Right here on top of this crate. And then... Ah, I see where I have to go. Alright. Ah! So I just draw aggro from everything. Alright, let me gather that. Take care of this. How is River's experience looking? We're almost halfway there. I wonder if I'm still gonna be leveling up River by the time we, like, finish Dawn Trail. And we're meeting Minfilia over here. Over. Ah, here we go.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
You don't need to worry about me.
No, of course. How silly of me. You're a hero.
Wait, no, wait.
The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army.
I should have told her I'm glad she's safe too. No! I was trying to reassure
her. That had all
her.
changed by the time I was found. They held me captive so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency.
That's not true.
The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Oh, sweetie.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded.
Welcome back, Ash. You came just in time for sadness, baby! We want to hug you and protect you!
There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do.
Live!
Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Hey, fun fact, did you know that that's the same actress who plays Y'shtola?
Come and play with us.
You can slightly hear it when she does the whole thing in Shadowbringers about the bubble thing with her familiar. You can slightly hear the Titania come out. Bubble, froth and flow.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
And if I remember right, Susanoo is voiced by the same actor who plays Urianger. Wait, where are you going? Voice actors can be fucking wild. Like, sometimes there's voice actors where, like, no matter what part they play, you just look at the character, you're like, yep, that sure is Jerry Jewell. Yep, that sure is, what's his name? Gideon Emery, the guy who played Balthier and, Urianger in 2.0. And then you've got actors where, like, you find out that it's the same character, and you're just like, excuse me, what the fuck? Chris Sabat is one of those voice actors, I think. That's not where I wanted to go. Where, like, he plays, like, half the cast in Dragon Ball. Also, All Might in My Hero Academia, Ayame in Fruits Basket. Those whose ranges are crazy? Exactly. Oh, I could have hit the return button and been fine. Whoops. Oh well. My guess is that what is going to happen with this part of MSQ is we're probably going to get through the Pla Ennie stuff tonight. And then... what's the last area called? We'll Voltorth tomorrow, along with Tanya, because we still haven't gotten any of the side quests here. Mercy, Your Majesty! We had no choice. Please forgive us. Huh? Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? You love the Tanya fight? Me too. I just love her design. I love the Fae. I love stained glass. I love, like, my favorite colors are blue and purple. In case the character design for Shizune doesn't make that super, super obvious. Yes! This is the ink. And almost all of it, too. Her song is so good. It is. She's also, like, her whole fight is a Shakespeare reference. When our king spoke up to me, my day went from bad to worse. But thanks to you, it's simply— oh, that king! It's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us! Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me. I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. That's just mildly terrifying. Yeah, I wonder if that isn't what's affecting the Numo that, like, are being lazy and not working and stuff. They just want to play and frolic. There we go. There's the explosion of side quests. Alright, let's swap over to Dark Knight and pick all these up. I should be riding on my chocobo. Pneumoculinarian. Alright. The pneumoculinarian needs help with a pest problem. No, not again! A pox on that pest. Anything I can do to help? Mine, to appear before me precisely at my time of need. 'Tis as if you were a pneumo yourself. It's my mushrooms, the precious mushrooms I grow with tender, loving care. A dastardly pest has been laying them to waste. It sneaks into the cave with its gluttonous, googly eyes and devours my defenseless fungi before vanishing into the wilderness. Rid me of the creatures, I beg you. Lure it out using this bowl of sautéed mushroom soup, and strike it down. Yeah, no, for sure. Add on to that, like, the things I've talked about before about how, like, yeah, it's light outside, but, like, primordial light isn't sunlight. And it's not, like, the daytime sky, and also, like, 24/7 light can't be healthy for you either. I think they've touched slightly on, like, the effects it's having on people's sleep. Oh, there's 2 quests here. Wants to initiate their child into the ways of magic. Mortal, will you not undertake a task for me? You see, time has come for my child to be initiated into the ways of magic, and I wish to have a staff fashioned for them. However, some of the materials needed can only be had from dangerous beasts. I'm given to understand that you're strong, and so I would entrust the hunting to you. If you're up to the task, What I require is the leg of a moss fungus and the thorn of a witchweed. Once you have these items, please take them to our weaponsmith. Tell me, mortal, do you know what a Pla Ennie is? It's the name of not only our village, but a mushroom. Oh yeah, I could have guessed that. A variety that is exceptionally difficult to grow. Some special items are needed in their cultivation, and I would be grateful if you could procure them for me. Specifically, what I require is an undying heart, a bottle of fuka blood, and a ball of samid silk. Suffice it to say, you'll be suitably rewarded for your troubles. Boy, that's really taking me all over the map, huh? We're just gonna work our way through the entire town, pick all these up. Oh yeah, I can carry up or have up to 10 quests visible now, right? That's not the button I wanted. There we go. Is it under HUD or is it there? Maybe it's under settings. Probably should have checked there first. Well, I guess we'll find out when we have more than 10 quests. The lovesick Numo is struggling to make a decision. Oh, should I give them this or should I give them that? Gah, I can't decide. Troubles? There's someone I fancy, and I want to give them a gift, but I don't know what manner of item is best. To get an idea, I thought about asking some of the others what they would like to receive, but I worry that they'll mistake my question as a proposition. If the question were to come from you, though, it wouldn't be a concern. Please, will you go and do the asking in my stead? There we go. Immortal, please! I require your aid! My precious Porksy has been under the weather of late, and it needs some full-blown lilies to get better. However, I cannot leave its side to do the picking. If you would go in my stead, I promise to give you a fitting payment. Okay. Let me also backtrack and start that quest that's located here in the town. Oh, I have to talk to you again? Okay. What would I be happy to receive? I suppose a grimoire wouldn't go astray. It never hurts to have more knowledge. No, trying to get on my chocobo. There we go. Vengeful Numo. That's horrifying. Grr, those accursed pixies. I never should have trusted them. I asked them for sheep's milk. They demanded their payment first, and against my better judgment, I gave it to them. I've not seen neither hide nor hair of them since. But they will rue the day they've cheated this Numo. I'll get my revenge. With your help, mortal. Your task is simple. Take these mock ancient texts I've prepared and give them to the pixies. The rest should play out by itself. And I will have my revenge, and you your fitting payment. And if the pixies think to ask where the text came from, just say that you found it at the church of at Dameron Field. Oh. The soft-spoken Numo has a request for a traveler. Mortal, I've a task for you, should you be willing. Hydrate. Yes, you're right. Ooh, boy. By the shore of the isle from which Liagia rises, there is a leafman. I want you to go and lay this sword before it. Do this for me, and I will give you a fitting reward. Immortal! Immortal! It's immortal! Please give me your patronage. Please, please, please! You won't regret it, I swear. Just tell me what your troubles are, and I will solve them. Yes, make them disappear. Oh boy, how much time do you have? What? You don't have any troubles? Yes, I do. Yeah, what am I to do? I can't afford to let this opportunity slip by. Oh, ads started. Whoops. I'll pick up from this dialogue line when the ads come back then. In the meantime, I am going to properly stretch! Everybody get your stretches in too! Why am I... Oh, it double posted. Okay, cool. Thanks, StreamerBot. I was wondering why I had 2 ads in Discord. Also wanted to check something. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Really wanted to make sure people knew when you were live. Well, what happened was I realized right after I hit the live button that, or like the start streaming button, that I hadn't started StreamerBot yet. So I don't know if I managed to like open it up early enough in the stream that it just posted it, or if I double clicked the thing to like just force it through. Hopefully it's that and not that like the stream died and then started up again and without me noticing. Got a short nap in after work? That's always good. Naps are fantastic. I need to fix my sleep schedule. Because I have not been sleeping at night. I've been sleeping during the day, and that's a thing I don't actually like doing. They're right after... Okay. Then I probably double-clicked the thing to force it through or something. I'm trying to be better about posting on social media and stuff. But I don't know. Well, I need to get better about, like, short-form posting on social media. Because just... if you give me that short of a word limit, it's hard for me, but... Yeah, I know. I'm very aware. Sleeping at night is better than going to bed at like 7 a.m. and waking up at 3. I've talked about it before. I need my sunlight, especially this time of year. Especially with like everything that's going on in the world right now. And welcome back from ads, everybody. Remember, if you aren't already subscribed, you should sub. Especially since if I get to 25 non-gifted subs, I will do the Nier raids on Black Mage. Definitely not you going to bed at 3 a.m. on Monday. In your defense, we did clear a raid on Sunday night, Monday morning. How much later did we all go for? In terms of hanging out in voice chat, I think not that much later. It's mostly just us hanging out. But yeah, anyway, let's continue with this quest. Oh, also, yeah, sub for ad-free experience, also emotes. We should be hopefully getting new emotes within like, what, the next 2 weeks? So that's very exciting. The artist I commissioned has already changed my commission on VGen from in queue to work in progress. So I'm excited! Anyway, what? You don't have any troubles? Yeah! What am I to do? I can't afford to let this opportunity slip by. Please help me, I beg you. Go and ask the others what I must do to win your patronage. Okay. I don't know why you'd need to ask other people what they need to win my patronage, but... Our friend is being too hasty. It's well and good to desire honor, but one mustn't obsess over it. Tell them they could stand to relax a little. Fair. Yeah, that's legit good advice. I'm afraid this is rather unimaginative, but I'm quite partial to flowers. We can't grow them in the cave, and they would help brighten up the village. And you have your own quests. Gah! What a quandary this is. The mere thought of going makes me wince. What ails me? I'm supposed to take myself to Lida Laran to trade, but I have a strong aversion to the pixies and their antics. I realize this is sudden, but won't you go in my stead? If you're willing, please see this bag of numcat spores to a pixie named Jewel Feo. In return, they should give you some flower seeds. Oh, and if they try any tricks on you, incant the word law. It will allow you to exact some small revenge. I pray that you won't have to resort to it, however. My choice of a gift? Why, a porksy for certain. There's nothing more useful than a trusty familiar, and the more adorable it is, the better. You also have your own quest. Alright, what's up? Whatever will I do with that willful thing? You see, my porksy familiar flew away and refuses to come back. I've tried to catch it several times now, with no joy. It seems to think we're playing a game and flitters off at the first sight of me. But I dare say a stranger such as you will have a better luck. Will you not try to catch it for me? I would of course give you a fitting payment in return. Here, I take this vial of succulent scent and sprinkle it all over yourself. The porksy loves the smell, and it should afford you an opening to capture it. Oh boy, that's exactly what I want to do. Cover myself in a succulent scent. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, hang on. Would it be under... Let's see here. No. Is this... No, that's... UI settings. HUD. Let's see here. Duty list. I can increase that to 10. Beautiful. God, that makes my list super long, but you know what? It'll be worth it. Because now I get to do all these quests and just watch all those quests disappear from my HUD. Which... I'm one of those people who likes getting a big list and then watching list goes... I like watching big number become small. They wish to know how they might win your patronage? If you yourself do not know, there's little and less chance that someone else would. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You've spoken with the others? Please, tell me what you learned. They want different things. I see. Yes, I believe I can finally decide. Thank you ever so much. When I was little, a mortal told me that a gift isn't something one must give, but something one wants to give. For a long time, I didn't understand what his words meant. That changed when I meant them. Simply thinking of them makes me want to give them a gift. And thanks to you, I'm confident I can choose one that will bring a smile to their face. Please accept this as fitting payment for your kind help. Wow, 600 gil. Don't want to talk to you yet. Need to talk to you again. You're sharp, popular. Well, never have I heard of such a naive Numo. All know that patronage cannot be forced. Nay, it must come about naturally, arise out of necessity. Did you learn how I might win your patronage? Oh, please tell me you did. Yeah, you gotta chill, bro. Is that what they said? Perhaps they're right. Perhaps I've been too obsessed with honor and I need to relax. And I know the perfect way to do that. I need an echivore. Please, go and catch one for me. Spirited as the creature is, it's like to put up a fight. You must weaken it first before slipping the sack over it. I think what I'm gonna do, and is I'm gonna start over here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So this list is currently every single quest that I have. Where is the pixie I gotta talk to? Are they up? They're probably up. Yeah. They are over here. The map makes them look like they're a lot closer than they actually are. Ah, here. Okay. Fair enough. You're late. And there I thought Numo were supposed to be Wait, you're fair old sapling. Come on, let's play, let's play. Nah, no time to play. Here are your numcap spores. The spores of a variety of mushroom grown by the Numo. Oh, the numcap spores. Teehee! These are going to be so much fun. I'm going to throw these at other pixies. And do you know what will happen? It'll make them go numb all over. They won't be able to move a finger. But I mustn't forget my side of the bargain. You may collect your bags of flower seeds from the fields. I've taken the liberty of leaving them here, there, and everywhere. After all, I never made any promises about handing the seeds to you here. Teehee. Incant the word law. Ah! It tinkles, it prickles, it stings! All right, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Shouldn't you be collecting your flower seeds? If you take too long, they might sprout where they lie. Oh, I still have to collect them? Cool. Awesome. Wonderful. I love pixies. What a brat indeed. This is for the echivores. Yeah, so... oh, right, I'm not on Bard. Just like River to just disappear on me right as I'm fighting something. Speaking of brats. Samids. over here. Ah, see, even Square Enix makes the same jokes I do. Growing Pla Ennie. Hey, Yoshi P or Koji Fox, if you need somebody to, like, just be your dedicated pun maker. I mean, I know you guys don't have any trouble in that department, but I am still available. There we go. All right. And now we get to probably collect, yeah, a lawful trade. Yep. Collect the payment for the stuff that Numo gave to the pixie. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Flower seeds. More flower seeds over where? Ah. And then we go, oh, I was gonna say up, but no, it's down the hill. Oh, wait, there's still one here? Oh, I almost missed that one. Should probably roll in on the map. Because I almost didn't notice that the quest circle hadn't disappeared. Oh, did it not update? Because no, I did not. Hey, OBS. Thank you for letting me know about that, Ellie. Did I not hit done when I was updating this stream title, or did OBS just, like, fuck me? But no, the stream title is supposed to be Pla Ennie of things to do. Because, you know, we're in Pla Ennie, and they want us to do things for them. Goodness, where's the last one? Where, oh, where? It doesn't count! A pun discussing. Where do you think you are right now, Ash? Where the fuck is the last one? What? No, go away. I'm trying to find flower seeds. Fuck it. You've chosen death. Who am I to deny you? Oh, who told you this was a pun-free space? Wasn't me. I literally just replaced forgets to update Glamour Plate with Shizu tells a pun. Where the fuck? Oh wait, there it is. Why was that so hard for me to spot before? Oh, I guess I can kind of see how I had trouble with it. Would you? I mean, Ash, my Chocobo's name is a pun. For crying out loud. Oh no, I got hit. Oh, and now I have to walk for another 7 seconds with paralysis. Objectively the worst debuff in the entire game. There we go, I'm free. Yeah, because I'm a streamer. River is the name. I named my Chocobo River because I'm a streamer. You were there when I explained this the last time. Toto is also here, and they threatened to block me over it. You don't remember that? Pretty sure you were the one who made the clip of River abandoning me. Or were you just so focused on making that clip that you missed the part where I explained the name origin? Bad Shizu bad? I mean, you say bad Shizu bad, but then you paid me $1. So. You might as well scold a dog while giving it pets at the same time. Oh, you had it muted? Well, okay. Well, that's a you thing. You wish to give me something, you say? An envelope containing a scrap of parchment bearing Fey runes, fashioned in the likeness of an ancient text. Ooh, it says secret flower garden. Or there's a secret flower garden. And the way will be revealed if one makes an offering of sheep's milk to the leafmen north of here. Tea? I must go and tell everyone. Right after I've had my fill of the garden. I wonder how this is gonna turn out. Where is it? Over... Wait, what's this circle actually for? One good trick deserves another, so it's still for the same one. Oh, here we go. Well now, what's a mortal doing here? Oh, I see. There was more than one pixie that tricked them. Okay. This is the... this was at the church? Let's see now. It tells you the way to get to a secret garden. All you need is sheep's milk, and it just so happens we have the extra we didn't give to the new mow. I'll go and test it out at once. I mean, the pixies are basically an entire race of brats, let's be real. Never pay a fee up front. Yeah. Generally, well... Yes, but at the same time, I'd rather have a Fae owe me than the other way around. Porksy familiar. Oink, oink! The Porksy appears to be wary of you. Use the succulent scent on yourself to entice the creature. Oh wait, not that. Here we go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You sprinkle the succulent scent all over yourself, and to your amazement, you begin smelling like sausages. What? Your succulent scent has lulled the Porksy into a blissful daze. Now is your chance to capture it. Okay. What if I don't want to smell like breakfast? Can I go take a bath now? I mean, surely the way to lure these little pig familiars isn't just smell like the thing they look like, right? That couldn't be it. It needs to be a sweet smell, right? Definitely it's gonna make me smell like flowers. Nope. Gotta look beta logic. I feel like there's some kind of joke to be made here about you are what you eat. Or in this case, would it be you eat what you are? Succulent sausage shizu. I don't like that. What's this down here? Which quest is this? This is, oh, it's not. Oh, here we go. Mushroom Menace. Which is that one? Sauteed mushrooms, right. It's a compliment? Are you sure? I don't know about that. Yes? It's a Fuka! It's so cute! Look at it! Why don't we have a plushie of these guys? They're so cute. It's also trying to kill me. Yeah, a lot of cute things try to kill me in this game. Like, isn't that the curse of starting a new MMO or like video game in general? Is that the low-level monsters are all so cute that you genuinely feel bad about having to kill them? All right, now. I am going to speed this up just a little bit. As soon as I get far enough out that I can dive. Oh, I think I need to be a little bit further in. Shame they're invasive species. I mean, are they? Okay, we're doing this because it's the same speed as flight. Which we haven't unlocked yet. Is it? Oh, no, wait. Here we go. Full-blown lilies. Oh, the cute... Oh! Not necessarily. I mean, look at the sheep in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm pretty sure those are native. Honestly, let's be real. Half the time, it's the humans that are the invasive species to the area, and they're wanting us to get rid of the local wildlife that's bothering them. Even though the only reason the local wildlife is bothering them is because the humans are being invasive. Also known as the reason why, like, I tried playing Monster Hunter back when Monster Hunter World came out. I even streamed it a little bit, and then I realized, oh, we're the bad guys. Like, they're trying to make it seem like, oh no, us innocent humans are being attacked. Gee, I wonder why. But then it's like, hey, you're near its nest and there's eggs. You are in their hunting grounds and it's just like trying to fucking eat. We are the reason that all this bad shit is happening in the first place. Okay, destination. Hey there. polished sword. This old sword has been polished to a mirror-like sheen. There we go. And then I'm just gonna let me dive. Let me dive. There we go. God, look at how pretty all this is, though. I know I say this all the time, but I love video game ruins. It's genuinely a shame the Thoth just, like, drowned all this. I mean, I know nobody was living there, but... Oh, no, wait, that's not the... These stairs just lead up to... Hang on, did I just... Oh, yeah, I super screwed myself over. Alright. I wanted to go over here. Where there are also underwater stairs. Cool. The Thoth are jerks. The Thoth are jerks. Like, look at all of this. They drowned an entire city. Here we go. And now... At least I got the sausage smell off me. Yeah, at least I got that bath. Now I just smell like lake water. And Fuka. We hit return. What, the Fuka? Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Time to turn in quests. We'll start over here, because I think you had, like, 2 quests to turn in. Oh, no, wait. Wrong one. Ah, you're back! Do you have the lilies? I do. Native to the waters of Ilmeg, this beautiful lily is at the peak of its bloom. You have my gratitude. Now my precious Porksy can recover. Will I feed it the lilies, you ask? After a fashion. Being an arcane entity, it cannot simply eat them. Instead, I will infuse it with the flower's ether. To the creature, it would be as drinking sweet nectar. A sure way to lift the spirits. My thanks again, and please accept this as a fitting payment for your kindness. Got 2 quests. There you are! Were you able to obtain the items I requested? Yes, I was. The lusty blood of a Fuka, to be used in the cultivation of mushrooms. The crystalline heart of an Undine, to be used in the cultivation of mushrooms. And, the sturdy silk of a Samid, to be used in the cultivation of mushrooms. Excellent! With these, we can ensure that the Pla Ennie grow big and strong. How do we use the items, you ask? We give the mushrooms water purified with the Undine heart, and fertilize them with nutrient-rich Fuka blood. And as they grow, we reinforce them with Samid silk. Add some windows and doors, perhaps a flight of stairs, and it is ready to live in. My thanks, mortal. Here is your fitting reward. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but you know what? I had to read it, so you had to hear it. We're all in this together, guys. Sorry, not really actually sorry at all. Just be glad I didn't do a voice for it. Weaponsmith. Here we go. Yes, yes, I've been expecting you. Come, let's see those materials then. Moss fungus, like so fresh it's still kicking. And a cruel-looking thorn taken from a witchweed. Ah, this is fine quality stuff. With these, I have everything I need. Let Osigun know that I will set to work on the training staff at once. Whoops, I should have talked to that guy before I talked to the one I just spoke to. That way I could have turned in both quests at once. You did it! You rid me of the mushroom menace. Now my precious mushrooms may grow in peace, and I can sleep without those googly eyes haunting my dreams, but they're so cute! Here's your fitting reward. No more and no less than you deserve. May it bring you much honor. Okay. One more quest to turn into you. Also, look at how short the quest list is getting. Maybe a little less than I deserve, to be honest. What, you think 800? No, 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 no. They gave me 800 gil. It's fine. I'm totally wealthy now. The weaponsmith works on the staff as we speak, you say? Ah, to think that my child will soon take their first steps as a mage. It brings a tear to my eye. You may have heard that we Numo are magically blessed. Indeed, many among us are talented in spellcraft. But what manner of spells we excel at depends upon such things as personality and upbringing. I myself have always been woeful in battle magics, but my child may yet wreak havoc where I could not. I keenly look forward to witnessing their development in the coming years. So you see, the journey into magic is an important aspect of a Numo's life. You may take pride in having helped to set a child on their course, and also in accepting this fitting payment for your service. Almost 900 gil. That's an absolute fortune. It's not like I'm sitting on 9 mil in my retainer or anything. You've placed the sword? My thanks. Lest you wonder, that Leafman was once a knight of Vobert, a valiant soul who remained to protect the castle from sin-eaters, while others fled around him. While he fought bravely, he was ultimately wounded by a creature with the touch. But ere he could turn into a monster, a pixie transformed him into a Leafman. Callous though they can be, the pixies can understand the desire to protect one's home. That's why they took pity on the knight and spared him a fate worse than death. I was there too, but frozen by fear as I was, I could not do naught but watch. Ashamed, I swore to the knight that one day we'll find a way to cure him. Until that day comes, I look after his sword, ensuring that it's always ready for his use again. To be sure, I could have as easily taken the sword back myself, but I wanted you to know of the knight and his sacrifice. He also would have enjoyed the company of a fellow mortal, I believe. Yeah, you gotta wonder, how many of the Leafmen around Ilmag are mortals that the pixies just decided to prank, and how many of them are like that soldier? I'm willing to bet the ones that are around the palace, especially the ones that look like they're palace guards, were also ones that the pixies actually just like straight up took pity on. I technically have 80 mil on my main, but I have 40 mil of that set aside in a retainer to try and get a mansion someday. But there's like only 2 plots that I really want. so I've got to be patient, or wait until they add more housing zones. Ah, the mortal returns! And with the Echivore, I hope. Oh yeah, absolutely, they're likely ones that they fucked with. Although they could also be friends, like the ones that look like they're at like a picnic. I wouldn't be surprised if those were also friends of the pixies. Ooh, such a lusty specimen. I shall enjoy sucking on its tail for that sweet, sweet nectar taste. There's no better way to relax, let me tell you. But wait, by bringing this to me, you've done me a service. And by giving you a fitting payment, it becomes an honorable task. I might not have performed the task, but I was party to it. And near enough is good enough. And like what happened to Arden. Yeah. Wait. Arden or Ardbert? Is there an Arden in 14? Are you talking about Arden from 15? Oh! Wait, is that his? Oh, it's Arden. Why did I always think it was spelled Anden? Have I been misreading it this entire time? Hang on. No, it is Anden. Yes, it is absolutely Anden. If you're logged into 14 right now, you can go ahead and check, but... You gave the pixies a text and they believed it? Such sweet revenge. Here, mortal, the fitting payment for your excellent service. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have sheep's milk to collect. No committing Sudoku. You just got me really confused for a minute, and you got me gaslighting myself into thinking I was the problem. Ah, you're back. Dare I hope you were able to catch my familiar? Yeah. Rendered pliant by the succulent smell of sausages. Here you go. Wonderful! Now I may resume making sausages. What? Oh, lest you misunderstand, we're not eating this fellow. No. We Numo make our sausages from mushrooms, and my porksy helps me find them. Besides, porksies are arcane entities brought to life by imbuing clay with magic. Hardly appetizing. But even should they be edible, like ordinary flightless pigs, we wouldn't dream of eating them. Unlike mortals, we Numo cherish our animal friends. But here is the fitting payment. I promise. My thanks, traveler. And take care you aren't devoured out there. Succulent as you may smell. I took a bath! Yeah, I also cherish my animal friends. Also, like actual real farmers that aren't corporate bullshit farmers, yeah, they eat their animals, but they also fucking love their animals and take really good care of them while they're alive. Ah, you've returned. Do you have the flower seeds? I do. 6 bags of seeds as agreed upon. Excellent. I won't ask you whether you had to incant the word, but I hope the experience wasn't too troublesome. Lest you wonder, from these seeds we will extract an oil for use in food and medicine. In the old days, we traded with the men of Vobert for it, but now we must turn to the pixies. Yet though they can be vexing neighbors, the pixies play an important role in the protection of Ilmeg. We must learn to live with each other for the common good. But I digress. My thanks for your help. Please accept this as fitting payment. And that is an empty quest log. And that makes my brain go better. Alright, we led. Oh, you have a side quest! Oh my god! Okay, hang on. A stranger fluff. As in, they have another request for me. Shizune, I know you've already given me your patronage, but will you not consider doing it so again? Sure. Thank you. I ask that you deliver this pack of mushrooms to Long Mirror Lake. The recipient is a Fwath, and he should give you an alchemical concoction in return. Now, though the Fwath are a strange folk as a whole, I must warn you that this one is stranger than most. He is far taller than his kindred, for one, and I cannot help but feel unsettled in his presence. He can provide us with what we need, and so we trade with him. But if truth be told, I would sooner not deal with him in person. Hence my request to you. My thanks in advance. Oh no, it's this one? Yeah, it took me a second, and I was like, wait a minute, I remember this guy. We never do really find out what his deal is, do we? Also, I'm gonna check something real quick. If I can get River running in a straight line for long enough. That's not the button I wanted to hit. Ether currents, there we go. What am I missing from here? 2 out on the field, and then 2 quests. Alright. And one of them is Pla MSQ. Just a really tall Fwath, nothing else to it. Don't worry about it. Oh no, I am absolutely worried about this individual. You do not see any Fwath in the area. There is, however, an elf wearing what appears to be a toad costume. Top of the morning to you, mortal. Wait, is it even morning? Bah, what does it matter? It's a fine day to be a Fwath. Pain, go away. Oh. Are you really a Fwath? What an odd thing to ask, but of course I'm a Fwath. Some mistake me for an elf, and I do not blame them, statuesque as I am. But I assure you, I am a Fwath through and through. Or through and through and through. But tell me, what brings a good mortal such as yourself here? What business do you have with this humble Fwath? All right, if you're a Fwath, let's go for a swim. I can breathe underwater. It'll be fun. What's the matter? Fwath can breathe underwater and survive, right? So here, a pack of mushrooms lovingly grown by the Numo. Here you go. Ah, the mushrooms I've been expecting. Or the mushrooms I've been expecting. I shall enjoy these, oh yes. And yet, I cannot help but feel disappointed. For rather than coming themselves, we lads sent you instead. It was inevitable, I suppose. I knew that one day they too would go over to the other side. And you, my friend, are but another brick in the wall, another cog in the machine, ever grinding. What? That's what I came for, yes? Or that's what you came for, yes? So take it and leave me be. I would think upon the state of the new world. Are you okay, my dude? You have, I don't know. Are they implying that they think that they're dead? Or that, like, what's their name? Weed Lad is dead? What other side? The cog and wet machine. Ah, there you are. Did you receive the concoction? A curious concoction you received from the still curious Fwath in return for a pack of mushrooms. Yes, this is it. My thanks for collecting it. But tell me, what did you think of that Fwath? He's a strange one, yes? He's a strange something. Maybe, I don't know. This concoction works wonders on mushrooms. Makes them shoot up as nothing else does. It's something that only mortals can make, and in the old days we traded with the Vovertites for it. Yet here is a Fwoth who is capable of working mortal alchemy. It truly is a mystery wrapped in a mystery. Though at first I found him novel, I began developing headaches when dealing with him. So from here on, I intend to send others in my stead. Thank you for sparing me the pain this time. The fuck? Why does interacting with this elf dressed as a Fwoth give them headaches? What? Weedlag looks satisfied, looks a satisfied Numo. Maybe? Or, I don't know. Is it a magic thing? Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Weed Anik returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. I just realized, let me see if I can't talk to... Where are the Scions? Are they over here? I was thinking more like... But they're doing an equal trade, so it shouldn't matter that they can't tell, or that they're disguised as a Fwoth. But... I don't know. Maybe it's just dealing with that person gives them a headache. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just because, like, I'm so befuddled by them that, like, I could see just, like, dealing with them giving them a headache. Maybe. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the Numo. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fae folk, to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessing unto the nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin-eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Okay. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment in every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling! Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Floth's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. I love you too, Feol. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amro's safekeeping at their settlement, Wilkdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Alright, good to know. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wilkdorf, seek out the largest of the Amro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Seto! Baby. Okay. I think we might actually be able to finish Wilkdorf and just start tomorrow's stream of Titania. Because, like, on one hand, there's going to be a bunch of side quests that pop up. So I don't think we're going to have time to, like, finish everything here. But on the other, we have about an hour left of the stream. How I would like to go and bathe in the lake, with the thought that the Floth will be waiting for it. Oh. Is this the one from the quests, or from the Fates? Let me go ahead and attune, and then... yeah, there's the summoning stone. Let me grab that. Thank you. Oh, it would help if I was on Bard. Not that it really matters. All of my jobs are over-leveled. Fortunately, I'm planning on... oh, look at how sad he is. He's doing the, like, sad dog slash... mostly sad dog pose. Where his head is just... down. Enormous Amuro. Baby. An enormous Amuro slumbers peacefully. Seto. Oh no, there's an ad coming? We're snoozing that. Ardbert. You now? Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you right? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden? That's right. No. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the Light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. Alright. harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, it is the first time thou hast set foot here. Would behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and, I hope, gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amuro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Okay. Now that we've gotten through the cutscene, I am going to start the ad break, and I will see you guys on the other side. And remember, if you want to get rid of ads, you should sub. There we go. In the meantime, I'm gonna get a stretch in. Anyway. Oh yeah, how's Rush? Probably not. He's been hella busy. I messaged him and like, hey, we should coordinate for certain new content this patch. Because I know he's been hella busy, but also he's been my best friend for 11 years, and we met through 14. So I still want to do at least some of the new content with him. But yeah. I'm also gonna be a psycho and check VGen again real quick. Different artists I follow opened up some new commissions. That's not the button I wanted to hit. Or the thing I want to check. There we go. But yeah, I realized the artists I want to commit, like, not that we have the money for it right now anyway, but right now the artists I want to commission for, like, my little scruggly, scuffy model, their commissions are actually closed. So whoops. But we'll see where we are, or like where things are by the time I actually have the money for it. Which is probably going to be at least a few months anyway. Oh! I also get to talk to NPCs between quests. Excellent. Welcome back, everybody! Alright. And with this, you must be getting to bed? Alright. Thank you. You're gonna miss me crying, but thank you for the 400 bits. I appreciate you, Ash. You have a good night. Alright. Arianje. Go, my friend. Make thyself known unto the armorer. It requireth no more than a gentle touch. Despite their seclusion, the Amuro here appear to be quite familiar with men. Oh yeah, I forgot the twins stayed behind. They're so fluffy. It's like touching a cloud. Aw, I want to touch Fluffy. Oh, ether current. Now, where's the last one? Is it by the palace? Southwest? Yep, probably at the palace. Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamored ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? Oh, let me uncap the slot and pet. How long has it been since I last felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Vobert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. Building, or are you... Oh, here we go. Are you one of those treasure hunters? There's nothing left for you here. That tickles! Enough! I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amuro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, the seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. What is all the commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered? It depends. How long have you been asleep? What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fae folk. But then we are Fae folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amuro, I take it. I have. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have them crystal shoes. Uriange's brow is furrowed in thought. Shizune, might I prevail upon you or thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine. It is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Is a voice cutscene, or I genuinely don't remember. Nope. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. I'll win. Don't worry. What am I... Oh, what am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the faithful to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To save the world, to keep a promise to my friends, to do what no one else can. I'm gonna go with the first one. To save the world. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin-Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Oh no! Oh shit! So, there's a short story from Shadowbringers. One of the Tales from the Shadows is about Ardbert and Seto. This is how they fucking hunted together. Seto would pretend to be injured to lure out beasts, and then Ardbert and his friends would swoop in to, I can't fly, would swoop in to take care of the beasts. Is that basically what we're doing here? Because we said a thing that reminded him of Ardbert? I will use my voice to... Yes, this is exactly what they did! I will use my voice to lure out the Sin-Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. Yeah. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Ready then? Very well. Hang on, I need to call out my partner in crime. There we go. Oh, I forgot to play any music. Whoops. Give him a pet. You made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Volkdorf. I heard a fearsome roar. Is everything all right? Whatever Seto hath in store for thee, I wish thee Godspeed. I'm good. Arianje tells me you've been busy trying to win Seto over, and I agree that you're the best woman for the job. A silver tongue can only get one so far. By the ease with which you slew those sin-eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there's a favor I would ask of you. Oh, geez, side quests. That is a lot of side quests. I guess we'll see. We'll do these side quests and then see where, how much time we have after that. Let me remember to swap over to Dark Knight. Sandman would ask a favor of you, assuming he can stay awake long enough. Oh, I beg your pardon. I must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I find I can barely stay awake. Sandman isn't my name, and I had something for you. What was it again? Yes, a request. I would have you seek out a young Amaru who has newly arrived in Ilmeg. But ere I go into the details, tell me, know you the nature of our community, Volkdorf? It is a place where those of us who have attained intelligence come to live out our days. I did get a little weepy earlier because just Ardbert's my favorite character, and like his relationship with Seto was so beautiful. And, all these poor Amuro. But ere I go into the detail, live out our days. Yes, here we go. Also, hi, Jane! We Amuro are born mindless beasts, you see. But if we abide among men for a century or so, we may awaken to abilities long lost in our kind. speech not least of all. That those who have awakened might know of Volkdorf, we asked our new Mo friends to place enchantments on the crystals found throughout Ilmeg. These crystals call out to our brethren across Norvrant, drawing them hither. However, the aforementioned young Amuro was not prepared for what he found here. That is, other-speaking Amuro. And no sooner did I welcome him than he bolted and ran. Though he is wary of us, having served men until recently, I believe he will trust you. Please, will you not find him and persuade him to come here? To help you on your way, he fled to the west of the settlement. Yeah, hang on. Let me just get all the rest of these quests too. Jeez, that is a big egg. That looks like a full-size Amuro can fit in there. Lala Jewel has a request for a child of man. Or, I'm sorry, Yala Jewel. Well, that a child of man should appear at this moment. This little one is fortunate indeed. What? What did I do, Kieran? Are you even watching the stream? Well, that fortunate indeed. Cool, yes, good. What did I do? I have the honor of watching over the life forming within this egg. It will be a happy day when it finally comes out into the world. Alas, it is not like to grow up knowing men, and that thought saddens me. But I have an idea. If you can spare the time, will you not bring me something warm with which to line the yonder nest? The fleece of a rabbit's tail, the feathers of a Totsavis, or the pelt of a Fuka. Any one of these shall serve. That being said, definitely for sure, we'll probably finish up side quests tonight, and then go back to MSQ and fight Titania tomorrow. Something appears to be weighing on Ansol's mind. Traveler, please lend an ear to my tale. Something is afoot that gives me cause for concern. Of late, a friend of mine has been meeting pixies in secret, and I fear that he is being subjected to their mischief. When I confront him about it, he insists that all is well. Yet I find myself not comforted. Strange as it may sound, if he won't open up to a friend, perhaps he might do so to a stranger. He left the settlement a short while ago, and headed towards Liagia. Please, will you not seek him out and and have words with him? What, like just pull up a chair, sit on it backwards, cool adult style, and be like, hey, are you being bullied? If it isn't a young one, fairly bursting with vigor, will not hear the plea of this will you not hear the plea of this tired old Amuro? To the south of Volkdorf, there abide winged lizards, known as green gliders. I would be grateful if you would hunt one and bring me its tail. As many winters as... Oh, what was that shit? He was just shaking himself. Okay. For a second, I thought he was glitching out. As many winters as I have seen, I no longer have the ability to chase them down. Rest assured, you will not go unrewarded for your troubles. Why would you have guild to pay me in the first place? You're a big bird. Horse. Thing. Traveler, will you do me a favor? At the church at Dameron Field, you'll find eggshells scattered about. I would have you gather them for me. Capable as you are, I understand you often find yourself drawn into grueling struggles. I dare say a little task such as this would come as a refreshing change. Oh, so you're the one doing me a favor? In the past, I asked a favor of another traveler in the self-same way. He saw straight through my ploy. I was old then, and I am older now. My body does not move as it once did. Thus do I turn to healthy young visitors such as you. If you would bring me the eggshells, I would be very grateful. Traveler, have you a moment? I patrol the area to the north regularly, and for a long while there was nothing of note. Of late, however, I have been seeing a mysterious figure on the other side of the cliff. I can't take out or make out who or what that figure is, and it troubles me. Men are said to see better than us Amuro. Will you not lend me your keen eyes? Sure. My thanks. All you need to do is stand lookout at the glyphs by Longmere Lake and the church at Dameron Field. I will see to the other locations in the meantime. When you have finished, please come and meet me back here. Wait, is this gonna give me more than 10 quests? So where are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's gonna be 10 exactly. Okay. If you've a moment to spare, I have a favor to ask of you. Seldom, as we see men here, I wish to take advantage of your adroit appendages as well while I can. In Longmere Lake, there grow many beautiful flowers. I want you to pick one for me. It matters not which color. I will trust to your instincts. My thanks in advance. A traveler comes who has the air of dependability about her. Look upon this map, if you will. It belonged to my master, a knight of Vobert, and it points to a place of evidence in a matter that he was investigating. Alright. Alas, my master is long dead, and the place indicated upon the map lies drowned beneath Longmere Lake. We Amuro are not made for the water, and I am unable to reach this place. If you consider yourself a strong swimmer, will you not search in my stead? That's funny, because on my other character, I have an Amuro as a mount, and he can fly and breathe underwater just fine. I mean, swim and breathe underwater. I mean, what is swimming but flying underwater? I am in your debt. The place you seek is in the vicinity of Deepwood Swim. Please dive down there and see what you find. The angry Amuro will not stand for any more fwath delivery, or devilry. You look like a formidable woman. Please, will you not lend me a hand? You see, with fewer of your kind coming to Ilmeg of late, the fwath have taken to harassing us Amuro instead. For a while we put up with their devilry, but the final straw came when they stole one of our eggs. This cannot be borne. So, I will go near the banks of Longmere Lake to lure out the fwath. When they show themselves, I want you to give them a trouncing they'll never forget. I can do that. I am loath to trouble a visitor such as you, but will you not lend me a hand? You see, a friend of mine is unwell. Accidentally consumed a poisonous plant, it would seem. A new mo named Ialaul makes a medicine that can purge the poison. I would take myself to Pla Ennie for it, but I dare not leave my friend's side. If you could go in my stead, I would be in your debt. gonna start... Actually, let's start at the top and just work our way across. But yeah, guys, look it! For anybody who hasn't seen, we can have up to 10 quests on our HUD now. In the duty list. I think that's a pretty fantastic change. Especially since that seems to be how many quests you unlock as you work your way through MSQ. If you do them as you unlock them. Whoop. Or how many quests you unlock at a time, I should say. Ooh, hello. Oh, I'm not embarked, right? I'm totally hitting the wrong buttons for my rotation. Whoop. That reminds me, I have gear I need to distribute. Let's see here. 93 or 95 or 395 shoes, so those are 370. Yours are 385. You've got 400s. Also 400. 290. Alright. I guess that answers who's getting the shoes. And update. Yeah, I love that feature. Alright, earrings, we don't give a shit. Necklace, 390. That's 285. You're 400. 400. 400. Alright. Bard gets the necklace. And ring. 395. So you're at 395 and 400. So that literally is not going to help me. 400. 375 and 390. And alright, healer again. And update. Nope, no wait, we want Dark Knight. Alright, let's pick up this eggshell. Eggshell? Oh, there's a giant egg here. I'm guessing that's where these shells came from. Because we can just go inside here. Eggshell. And eggshell? This is so much nicer being able to have all 10 quests out at once, because otherwise I used to have to like check them off in my list to make them to have them be visible on the thing, and then just like keep going through whenever I completed a quest so that I could see where I had to go and like organize things based off of their location and whatnot. This appears to be one of the lookout locations. Oh, I have to actually like /lookout. Got it. Or I could just click on the quest on the quest description, because they added that. You glimpse curious cracks in the mountain face. However, there are no mysterious figures to be seen. Hey, imagine if we could go out there someday. There's gotta be parts of Norvrant we haven't unlocked yet, right? I mean, even besides like the shit that Rin and or that Redacted and Redacted are working on. Also, that doesn't count because I didn't. If you don't know who that is, you're not gonna know who I'm talking about. So it does not count for the bingo board. What? Just gotta take care of this because it was harassing me. Also, because why not? It's good experience for her. Oh, goodness. Go away. Leave me alone. Now we go down this way. Here we go. Here's me one of the lookout locations. Alright, lookout. What are we seeing? You glimpse a reflection of yourself in the tranquil lake far below. However, there are no mysterious figures to be seen. Let's see. If I do enough of a running jump, will I get far enough that I can just dive? Nope. Oh no. There we go. Buried object. We found something. And oh, that's all the way up. Okay. Then I'll deal with whatever's floating over here first. Should I have dived, gone underwater and rode my chocobo? Flower. am gonna speed this up a little. Let's go, river. I'm riding on a river in the middle of a lake. It's funny, because they're bodies of water, and I'm a streamer. And streams are also a body of water. Jokes are funnier when you explain them, right? Let's see here. This is gonna take me. How far up the stairs is this gonna take me? Oh wait, is this... Do I want to go up this way? Oh, yes. Alright. Are you gonna give up on chasing me? Have I gone too far? Maybe? No? Alright. Then you have chosen death. Aren't you one of the men they say is visiting Ilmeg? Is there something you require of me? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Are the pixies treating you all right? The pixies pixies subjecting me to mischief? Good heavens, no! While these little ones do enjoy themselves, I assure you I am not the worse for it. They came to me to hear stories of the past. As you can see, this particular session has come to an end. They're adorable when they're sleeping, are they not? Wait, are there pixies here? Oh, there are! I didn't even see them. As they are, though, they are liable to catch a chill. Might I trouble you to go to Pla Ennie to borrow a bat blanket? I will remain here and keep watch in the meantime. Alright. I need to head over that way anyway. Oh, I never saved Volkdorf as, my home point, did I? Whoops. Something about your demeanor speaks a request unmade. Have I the right of it? Something like that. A blanket, you say? But of course I should be happy to lend it. As for fitting payment, tell your friend I ask that he bears me atop the waterfall. An Amuro is unwell, you say? But of course I would be happy to help. Numor or no, I would not forsake those in need. That being said, as per our custom, I must ask for a fitting payment. Let's see. Yes, 4 sprigs of Vobertwort should suffice. The herb grows in abundance outside the cave in Vobertenberg. Bring them to me, and I will see that the ailing Amuro has his medicine. And now we're gonna go in a little bit of a circle. Because there's an Amuro we need to find around here. Somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, please don't let the Mudman see me. Please be far enough away that that thing isn't gonna wreck my shit. Amuro tracks. You find a set of Amuro tracks headed southwest. Judging by the depth of the impressions, the creature was in some haste. Cool. More orange circle overlap. We love that here. Hard foliage. You find foliage that has been partially consumed by a large beast. The trail of consumption continues to the west. But also... aha. Where? All four of them here? Oh, there's just two here. Okay, I see. I get it. Yeah, grab the last of that first. Should this be one or two? Oh, yeah, it's two. Gobert word. Ah! Wait! No! Go away! Go away! Go away! No! And we continue the chase. Fruit remains. Actual fruit remains, or like you find the eaten remains of a fruit. Okay. The exposed flesh yet to turn brown. The young Amuro may yet be near. Hey buddy, it's okay, it's safe. They're not gonna hurt you. They're friends. Ah! The young Amuro regards you with wary eyes. It's all right to talk. Hi, Pookie, what's up? You know that I can talk? There was another fellow like me. Do you know him? I know lots of them. Well now, a whole settlement of talking Amuro. That must be the place he wanted to show me. My name is... Oh boy. New alliance rate is so good. Careful with spoilers, because I have not had time to touch anything with the new patch. I logged in and then spent a good while just messing around with the new stuff with the, Oh, cool, thank you. But I don't know if you saw the changes they made to the glamour dresser, where you can, like, make sets and store stuff in there. Be careful if anything you want to, like, have dyed and keep dyed, because it removes the dye, and, like, you can only dye the item on a glamour plate, not in the dresser. But, like, for anything that's undyeable, with anything that, like, you use cheap dyes on anyway, or like if it's part of a set where you don't want to throw out the pieces, but there's other stuff in there that you do use regularly, but it's like just whatever, it saves so much space. Like my glamour dresser on my main was almost full, and I managed to open up a good like 30 something spots. Yeah, it does still mean like I have some stuff that like either I used silver or jet black on that I can't do that with, but and also like I can't do it with my fat cat pajamas because I use it so much that I go through I'd be going through so much soot black that it's just not worth it. But like there's some stuff that I've held on to from like Island Sanctuary but don't use very often. That is now a set. My 2B gear set is now, because I don't like actually use it, but I also don't want to get rid of it. That is now just like a set in my glamour closet. the outfits that you get from PvP, like the yes, like the actual like stuff that you buy with the crystals, those are all sets. But also the stuff from like the series rewards, you can save that, and it just takes up one, like the benefit of that is that it makes that entire set just take up one slot in your glamour closet. Also, like if you keep the Emperor's New anything in your dresser, like I have all the accessories in there, so it was worth it for me to go and grab like the chest and legs and feet and hat and gloves for it, so that I could store all of it as a set. Because even if I don't use the rest of those items, like it means that all the accessories are now just a slot in my glamour closet or dresser for me, which is really nice. Bafflingly, artifact gear is not something you can do that with, which I don't understand why. Like, that would seem like a really obvious thing to do this with. But I'm sure it'll happen eventually. It baffles me that that was not one of the first things that they did this with, because that would be so useful. Something spaghetti. I think it's something they were like prioritizing other things that are like quest rewards and stuff. But like, it would mean that you could have every single glamour set in the game, and just have each one take up one slot in your glamour dresser, and that'd be incredible. Like, imagine if you could do that instead of it all taking up so many slots and having to be selective about what jobs you have gear for in your closet, especially since you probably, like, because of the limited number of plates, I'm sure I'm not the only one who does mostly like role specific instead of class specific plates. I chose to have like class specific ones for my crafters, but then everything else is mostly role specific, except on this character, because I only like on purpose leveled up one of each role. Depends on what you're glamming. That's fair. I do sometimes have more than one aiming set, because the bard chest piece from this expansion is real good. Combine it with what is it, the peacekeepers or peace lovers, whatever it is, jeans with the rips at the knees, and the rebels boots. Incredible. But yeah, but like I've cleared up so much inventory space just from this update. You have a plate for each job at the moment? Like including crafters? Or, okay, to be fair, in my defense, I have a couple of plates I can never change because they are... Oh, I guess if I moved the dress... I still mean me having to buy a new jet black dye. But like my Halloween glamour that I tend to use most years on my main has some jet black dyes on it, so I can't get rid of the glamour ever, or the plate ever, because otherwise the stuff is in my my armoire, not my glamour closet or dresser. You have one universal glam you use for crafters and gatherers. Okay, so you basically do the reverse of what I do. I have a universal glam for my gatherers, but then like my crafters I have individual stuff for. Because on this character, I started just spending scripts on her crafting gear, because it's not worth buying the like stuff off the market board when I hit each capstone. And I was like, oh shit, the Heavensward crafting gear looks real good. I should use those for glamours on my main. And so that's what happened. That's fair. I know, like, I'm not a hardcore crafter, but I do like at least being self-sufficient in terms of making my own housing items. And when I do craft, making my own crafting mats and stuff, I get a lot of use out of teamcraft, basically. Anyway, let me continue with this quest real quick. My name is Tonatiuh. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered that I could speak. I was so happy, and I thought my master would be happy too. But when I spoke to him, he looked as if he had seen a ghost and abandoned me. Oh, buddy. Since that day, I've been wandering the land by myself. I'd heard of Ilmeg, and I thought it would be nice to see it. But it seems the idea it wasn't my own at all. The settlement, Volkdorf. It sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been alone for a long while. I don't feel comfortable around others anymore. Not even other Amuro. Aw, bud. Twtich wishes to send you back to Volkdorf with his apologies. I appreciate you coming to find me, but I won't go back to it with you. Please tell Sandman that I'm sorry. I will when I go back there myself. I've got two more quests I need to check off the list. You know, this big beefy list that I can now have on my screen because they increased the number of quests that we can have on it. Oh. Let me lose this bird first. There we go. Alright. What's this all about? Oh, right, the Fwath. Oh, let me talk to him while these guys are out. Alright. Oh, that's right. River despawned. There we go. Thank you. That should teach them not to bother us for a good while. As they had intended for me to just now, the Fwath grow their ranks by dragging living beings into the water. Not even life that still resides within an egg is spared. They are a treacherous lot, and you do well to avoid them at all costs. But if you have no choice but to deal with them, you mustn't lower your guard. Not even for a heartbeat. It's okay, I can breathe underwater. But come, let us return to Volkdorf. I would give you a proper thanks. The Fwath can't do nothing to me. Is it just MSQ and then the... Yep. Okay, cool. We've got 2 more ether currents to find in this zone, and then we can fly. Just in time for the story to take us away from here, as is tradition. But that won't be until tomorrow. Because, yeah, ooh, let me... There we go. There's a button you can hit to stop, or to prevent people from raiding you for like an hour. And I usually, when I'm headed towards the end of my stream, I usually like to hit it just to make sure that the super sucky thing of people raiding right as you're ending your stream doesn't happen. I always feel so bad when that does happen. It's happened to me a few times. Go. There you are. I trust you have the blanket. Yes, I do. A blanket of traditional Numo weave, providing superior warmth. Ooh. Wonderful. I shall lay it over the pixies. Did Don Ken perchance mention a payment? Yeah, he wants you to give him a ride. Or they want you to give him a ride. They wish to be born up top the waterfall? I know not their interest in such a place, but very well, I shall do as asked. Now then, allow me to tell you more about these little ones. They are not of Lida Laran, and unlike most of their kind, they do not share the penchant for mischief. They simply like to hear stories of the past, and I am happy to oblige. So, as you can see, I am in neither danger nor discomfort. Please assure Hansel as much. Woo! That was close. I almost got hit before I could finish that quest, and then would have had to do the whole dialogue all over again. As you can see, I'm in. Okay, he's just saying the same thing. They. Do the Amuro have genders? I guess we do refer to Seto with he, him. And technically they're mammals, they just serve the Fae King. So, but I don't think they're... I think they're only Fae because they serve Titania, not because they're like literally Fae the way the Numo and the Pixies are. Ah, you're back. Do you have the Vogeltort? Yes, I do. Boasting medicinal properties, this herb was once the specialty of the kingdom which bears its name. Ah, 4 sprigs, precisely as requested. This will replace the amount I used to make the medicine, which I should mention has already been delivered to the Vogeltort. It wouldn't do to make the sick and ailing wait, after all. But I must say, and perhaps I'm simply imagining it, even though the Amuro I met with was appreciative, there was an aloofness about him at the same time. At any rate, the honorable task is done, and to great satisfaction for all. Alright, let's make long list short. Let's start here. Ad break incoming, uh-oh. Yes, Yellow indeed came earlier with the medicine. I gave it to my friend at once, and already he is feeling better. Thank you so much for procuring the herbs. Now forgive me if this seems like prying, but how do you find dealing with Yellow Ool? I didn't have a problem with it. Truly, you are a far more patient soul than I am. Every time I meet Yellow Ool, or indeed most other Numo, they never fail to ask if something ails me. Even when I say no, they press me again and again. I realize it is simply the way with them, but it becomes overbearing very quickly, and that ails me. Thus do I make a point of keeping my distance with them. Okay, that's honestly fair. They're being overbearing. You should keep your distance as well, lest you be drawn deep into their endless web of tasks. Oh, there should be an ad incoming pretty soon, so I'm gonna wait until after the ad to finish turning in these quests. Get a little hand stretching in the meantime. And yeah, because I know as soon as I click on this Amuro, it's the quests or the ads are gonna start. Like just my luck. Yeah, there we go. Did I call it, or did I call it? hope everybody who can hear me talking right now is enjoying the new patch. Oh, right. A thing I want to do before I finish the patch or the stream is apparently there's some new stuff that we can get with achievement points. So I might hippity hop over to Gridania. Oh my god. Oh, that's gorgeous. Sorry, I may or may not be poking around on Tumblr during the break, and somebody, ooh, reblogging that. Somebody just shared a really nice Y'shtola cosplay. That is incredible. And welcome back from the ads, everybody. All right, so we are going to finish wrapping up all these side quests. There's a little thing I want to do because it's a new patch, and then we'll be wrapping up for tonight. There you are. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. It is a small price to pay for the peace of mind you have given us. Why do you have Gil? Like, in your case, I'm not even gonna snark at you about, like, oh boy, you're acting like you're paying me so much, but it's really nothing. You are a bird. A talking bird, but a bird. Where are you keeping it? Ah, you were returned. Were you able to find anything? Yeah, whatever this is. A lockbox identifiable as Vobertite, by virtue of its ornamentation. Here you go. An ordinary lockbox at a glance. Perhaps the evidence is within. I have not the appendages with which to open it, so please do the honors. Alright. With a little exertion, the lid comes loose to reveal a piece of parchment, time-worn, but miraculously untouched by water. The contents can clearly be made out. This is a letter bearing the symbol of Vobert's royal mages and addressed to a noble house, a house aligned with the faction that sought to usurp the crown. It seems that the mages were in league with the insurgents. Had my master seen this, he would have stopped at nothing to bring them all to justice. However, all was rendered moot by the flood. My master, the traitors, the kingdom itself, all are no more. Yet in retrieving this letter, you have brought my master the closure that had long eluded him. He may rest easier now, I believe. My thanks for your kind service. Ah, a lovely blue flower. I shall make an offering of it to my dear mistress. It reminds me of the time we journeyed to Lakeland and beheld the source for the first time. Unlike some others, my mistress didn't look upon those armoro who could talk with mistrust. She treated me as not simply her best beast of burden, but a friend, and together we embarked on many grand adventures. But we armoro live far longer than men do. Sensing that her time was near, she left my side, not wanting me to witness her life fading away. But to this day, a part of me wants to believe that she's still somewhere out there, that one day she'll return and we'll go on an adventures as we once did. And so I remain in this place, where last I saw her. It's been 30 years now. In my heart of hearts, I know she's gone. But so long as I live, I'll remember my kind and gentle mistress, who so loved beautiful things. I hope that this flower will bring her joy, wherever she may be. Oh, bud. There you are. So tell me, what did you see? Fuck all! I saw no mysterious figures. Hi, Steak. Well, if you saw nothing, then I may rest easier. If truth be told, I was beginning to think that perhaps I was simply seeing my own shadow cast upon the fog. By the way, when you looked out to the north, you may have noticed the strange cracks in the mountain face. Do you know how they came to be there? Something about the flood? They were hewn out by the Fairy King when they fought the invading Sin Eaters. Oh. To be sure, they weren't known as the king then, but simply Titania, ruler of the Pixies. It was they who rose to restore peace to the region in the wake of Vobert's demise. In the manner in which Titania united us against the Sin Eaters, the fairies saw an image of the king of fallen Vobert. So it was that, as a show of respect, we came to likewise refer to them as king. Alas, to our great sorrow, they would be corrupted by the light and become that which they fought. Those cracks are a reminder of how our king protected us, and beholding them spurs me to remain vigilant. But forgive me, I've gone on quite a ramble. Thank you for helping me put my worries to rest. I'm gonna pick this black dye. I use enough of it, might as well. Back with the eggshells, are you? Yep. The thick eggshell of an Amuro, weather-worn, but presumably fit for Rispa's purposes. What are those purposes? Ah, these are fine shells. You have my thanks. You see, according to the Numo, eggshells are good for strengthening one's bones. I have been feeding on them regularly in hopes that I become strong enough to travel once more. You've been eating Amuro eggshells? That? But tell me, while you were out at the church, did you come upon a especially large egg? Well, it resembles our own. It belongs to a different species. Indeed, it was already there by the time my brethren and I came to abide in this land. What emerged from it remains a mystery, as does where the creature subsequently went. Ooh. Yet one thing is clear. As a crossroads of ethereal currents, this land is ideal for hatching eggs. The parents of that creature were likely drawn here for that reason. And by the same token, we Amuro continue to abide here. But listen to me prattle on like the old Amuro that I am. I shall take no more of your time. Please accept this as a token of my thanks. The young one returns from the hunt. Here you go. Tail of a green glider, freshly parted from its owner's body and still twitching. I'm sure it'll grow back. You know, if I didn't kill the rest of it. Oh, such a plump, juicy tail this is. Thank you, thank you. These are a favorite of mine. Before I came here, I was in Lakeland. There I lived amidst men for many years. In the time before the flood, a great battle was joined at the source. With my master upon my back, I charged into the fray against the forces of the Shadowkeeper. Countless many fell that day. Though I was fortunate to escape with my life, I did not escape wholly unscathed, taking grievous wounds at the hands of enemy soldiers who had assumed wolf-like forms. Such were my injuries that it was believed I would never walk again. Never mind fly. Yet my master never forsook me. He nursed me back to health, feeding me a nutritious diet of green glider tails, and I eventually made a full recovery. Seeing that tale now, I cannot help but be reminded of those golden days. The days I spent with the elven folk. Thank you, young one, for giving me the chance to relive them. They're just preening. Here we go. So, that is the way of it. Well, glad am I to know that my worries were unfounded. Thank you for setting my mind at ease. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Yeah, your friend is fine. Oh, there you are. Welcome back. So what did you bring? Here you go. Ah, the fleece of a rabbit's tail. While it is no secret whence it derives its name, the creature is shrouded in mystery, thick as its fleece. Thank you. This shall make an excellent lining for the nest. And when the little one is born, I will be certain to tell it the tale of your visit and your gift. It will bring great joy to have a connection to a child of man. This I know. Please accept this by way of gratitude. I mean, if you tell me how long it takes for you guys to hatch, I can just come back and check in on the kiddo. Oh, you're back. Did you manage to wake or track down the young Amuro? Yeah, he doesn't want to be here. I see. Well, if he desires to be alone, we cannot well force him to live here. My apologies for taking your time. Sandman! We have a problem. A new Mo's come over here, and they are absolutely livid. They claim that one of us ate their porksy. Uh-oh. What? That is most unusual. The new Mo are our good friends. Every one of us knows better than to do such a thing. Every one of you? Everyone except Twtich. This is true. Twtich has but arrived here. He knows not the ways of Ilmag. While I would not blame him out of hand, the possibility cannot be ignored. Forgive me, my friend, but will you not help us once more? Of course. My thanks. I will have words with all the Amuro of Volkdorf to make certain that the culprit is not among us. Meanwhile, please speak with the aggrieved Unumo and ask them for their account of the incident. Will do. Just gotta finish up this quest chain, and we'll be good to go. Okay, where are they? What is this? Are the Amuro so cowed that they send a mortal to speak for them? Humph. No matter. You will have my account, and I will have justice. My porksy was out gathering herbs when it happened. Suddenly, I sensed its intense fear. It then cried to me in my mind that an Amuro was chasing it, and then it was gone. I thought that the Amuro were civilized, that they were our friends. How wrong I was. Unless I receive fitting reparation for this heinous deed, there can no longer be a peace between our peoples. Jeez, you're gonna start a war over a familiar? What? It wasn't an Amuro of Volkdorf, but a creature from outside of Ilmag? Prove it! Bring me this Amuro that's responsible, this Twtich, and let us have the truth from him. If he is ignorant as you say, he should still be near the scene of the crime in Vobertenberg. I will go and have words with Sandman while I await your return. But do not take too long. I am not in a patient mood. Oh boy. Alright. Let's go find the kiddo. Oh, it's you again. Have I seen a porksy, you ask? If you mean the flying pig, then yes. It looked delicious. And it was. It's made out of mud, FYI. Also, that was somebody's pet. Did I do something wrong? Oh, yeah. What? It wasn't a wild animal, but a new most cherished familiar? Oh no, oh no. What have I done? A remorseful Twtich wishes to apologize. So soon after I refused the offer to live in Volokdorf, I am going there to apologize. Well, there's no use delaying it. Let's be on our way. I should probably remember to actually save this as my home point, huh? Set home point. Yeah. Here they are. So, you were right. It was an Amuro from outside Elmeg. Very well, I will claim reparation from this Twtich. Judging by their dark expression, I take it that's the Porksy's master. My thanks for bringing back Twtich. Now we shall be able to clear up the misunderstanding. I am so sorry I ate your pig. It's just, I was dreadfully hungry and it looked so delicious. Stop making excuses, that's not an apology. Porksies are not pigs, I'll have you know. They're our people's favorite familiars. We treat them as we would our family. Now, I praise you for having the courage to admit your mistake. However, I cannot let this grievance stand without fitting reparation. Such is the way of Mo. I understand. What would you have of me? Were you a denizen of Volokdorf, I would take into account the good relations between our peoples and give you a concession. But seeing as you are not, I have no choice but to demand full payment. A life for a life. What? Okay, hang on. I hope you mean helping you make a new familiar. A life? You mean I have to die? I want to take responsibility for my actions, but I'm afraid to die. What should I do? You can join the Volokdorf flock. Ah, indeed. If Twtich were to become one of us, he would be afforded a concession. How does that sound, young one? But I've already refused your invitation, and since then I've caused only trouble. In spite of all this, you would still let me join you? Come now, to be a flock is to look after one another, and there will be times, I'm sure, when you help your fellows as we help you now. Besides, such things are no consequence besides the joy of welcoming a new member to the flock. Then it is decided. I will hereby demand reparation of Twtich as a denizen of Volokdorf. Bring me these 3 items: a bottle of pristine water, a lump of fine clay, and a fey lamp. By this, I will hold the debt settled. They might prove challenging for an armorer alone to procure, but then you have a capable mortal here to assist you. Me? I suppose I've already come this far. I'm so sorry for dragging you into this. When all is said and done, I promise to repay your kindness. You're okay. Now that Twtich is a denizen of Volkdorf, the 3 items I requested shall suffice him by way of reparation. So that's a bottle of pristine water, a lump of fine clay, and a Fey lamp. Please help Twtich gather these things. Being new to Ilmeg, I'm not sure where to begin searching for the items. The finest clay may be had from a nearby cliff face. Difficult to reach for men, but an armorer could easily fly there. Oh, then I'll go and obtain the clay. In the meantime, could I leave the water to you? It's rather tricky to draw it with our talons. Alright. To the northwest of here, you will find a stream fed by a cascade. Its water runs cool and clear, and should serve your needs. Here, this should help you carry the items. Right, let's get to work. After you have the water, please come and meet me in the fields in Vobertenberg. Considering the fact that they can just resummon the Porksy, which is exactly what we're working on doing right now, why the fuck would the somebody who's not part— oh no. Please don't aggro me, please don't see me, please don't aggro me, please don't see me. Okay, cool, turned away. You draw a bottle of pristine water and store it inside the worn sack. We're gonna sneak past you. Alright. Cool, we're safe. There we go. There you are. Did you get the water? A worn sack bearing a bottle of pristine water. Wait, what? Oh, a bottle of pristine water. Okay. The bottle is in the sack. The water is not in the sack. I was like, wait a minute. Great. I'll put the play with it in the sack. That leaves us with only the Fey lamp, which I understand is with the pixies. Oh boy. Lita Laran, that's where the pixies live, right? I hope they are willing to give us a lamp. Me too. You killed the bee? Congratulations! Now you guys just have to clear the other 2 fights. This pixie says they have lots of lamps. You better not be fucking with this guy. You want a Fey lamp? I've got them. Oh yes, lots and lots. And I'd be happy to part with one for a price. Can't just give it to you for nothing, you know. It wouldn't be fair. So, what do you want for the lamp? Why, what we always want, of course. Fun! If you play with us, we'll give you your heart's desire. Okay, but for how long do you want us playing with you? Teehee! I have a new playmate. Come with me outside the village. We'll have lots and lots of fun together. This feels like a bad idea. This feels like a trick. I know what you guys are like. Please don't bully my new friend. He's already been through it. Which one was it that we spoke with? Teehee! We're like triplets, yes? You mortals always have trouble telling us apart. So we're going to make a game of it. In this game, you must guess who is the real Weedlore. That's yours truly. You'll get a single hint, and if you answer correctly, I'll give you a Fey lamp. Whenever you're ready now. Alright, what's your hint? Let me tell you a little secret. I'm not Weedlore. No, the third one of us is. You think I'm the real Weedlore, do you? Well, you couldn't be more wrong. I am the real Weedlore. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. And now for the all-important hint. All three of us are notorious liars. So, which one of us is the real Weedlore? What? Then everything they said was backwards. Ugh. This is too confusing. Wait a minute. If you're all... Hang on. It's the second one. There's one thing I'm sure about, though. When we first spoke with Weedlore, it was in a field of flowers. The first pixie didn't smell like flowers at all. If you consider that along with the hint, perhaps you can come up with the correct answer. Which one do you think is the real Weedlore? The one that said that they weren't Weedlore. I don't even need your stupid nose. What? How did you? It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be hard. Yeah, well, if the first one lies and says that the third one is Weedlore, and the second one, or in the third, I mean, it doesn't matter. If all three of you are notorious liars, then the one who said that they aren't Weedlore is Weedlore. That's incredibly easy to parse out. And we were so looking forward to seeing you rack your brains. Oh, well, a promise is a promise. You guessed correctly, so I will give you a lamp. Like, I'm sure they wanted to be a process of elimination of, well, if they were lying about the third one being Weedlore and the first one doesn't smell like flowers, then it's got to be the second one. But also, if they're all notorious liars, and the second one said they were Weedlore, then I already knew who it was before he even gave that hint. Huzzah! Now we have everything. Let's hurry back to Volkdorf. I'm so smart and good at puzzles. You're still here? I thought you and your Amuro friend had business in Volkdorf. I've handed over the water and the clay. Go on and give them the lamp. So that's a bottle of pristine water, or just still saying the same thing. Okay. I have taken a receipt of the pristine water and fine clay. I'm told the Fey lamp is with you. A lamp that glows with the magic of the pixies. Here you go. Excellent. Now I can fashion myself a new porksy. Fashion a new porksy? Just so. It's quite simple, really. Make the body using clay and water, imbue it with magic from the lamp, and voila! A porksy is born. I am well satisfied now. All is forgiven and forgotten. Till next time, friends. Yep, and they wanted you to kill yourself over that. Porksies are made of clay? I don't feel so good all of a sudden. In any case, all's well that ends well. I can't thank you both enough. I'm pleased to have been of service. Now then, on to you. On behalf of all the Amuro of Volokdor, I bid you welcome to the flock. I've never been with a flock before, and there's much that I don't know. But I'll try my hardest to live up to expectations. No need to be so stiff, young one. Remember, we are all friends here, brought together by our awakening. In the distant past, our ancestors were given the gift of intelligence through magic. Though that magic has long faded, it wrought a change in our kind that may occasionally manifest in the form of Amuro, such as ourselves. We Amuro were created to serve men. Many of us form enduring bonds with our masters and mistresses. However, we live far longer than they do, and thus it is our lot to experience the sorrow of parting. But those of us who are left behind, who are worn down by grief, may yet find solace here in Volokdor. I have lost full many masters, as has everyone in the flock. I know their pain and they mine. This settlement brings us all together that we might support one another and live in peace. In time, I hope that you will come to think of it as your home. Home. I like the sound of that. Thank you, Sandman, for everything. Oh, right. They added a thing. I'm just gonna take the kill. Enjoy your new life. Alright. That concludes the chain that I started. If there's a capstone quest, we'll do it. There is a capstone quest. We'll do that tomorrow. Because it is, excuse me, almost 11:30. Oh god, hang on. I just wanna, because I can, head over to Gridania and grab the stuff that we can get with achievement points today. In the meantime, thank you everybody so much for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that follow button, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, follow me on, or subscribe to me on Twitch, for ad-free experience, emotes, and all that good stuff. Also, you be sure to join the Discord, follow me on Tumblr, follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky. The Discord is the best way to keep up with what's going on with the channel and also get behind the scenes stuff before I post about it on Tumblr, Instagram, or Blue Sky, so heads up on that. We also do movie nights and other community stuff in the Discord. So yeah. Oh god. I need to refill my water and grab dinner. I did eat before stream, so nobody yell at me, but I do still need to eat dinner. What's that? Hold on, what? I'll have to... Oh, that's just a bunch of... I thought those were NPCs. But that's also not an NPC. But I'll have to figure out what that Moogle's all about later. It's not... Quest, it doesn't look like. In the meantime, let's buy stuff with achievements real quick. Other... Oh, have I not... Oh, I haven't unlocked Faceware yet. Well, I'm about to. Don't need that. Already have that, have that, have that, have that. I have most of this stuff. Partially because, like, I just got it for... oh yeah, do I have the ribbon? That can be stored in the armoire. Alright. Go ahead and use those. And use those. And use that. Alright. Anyway. Oh yeah, what's the new emote? What did I just get? Oh, for watering plants. Okay, cool. Alright. In what face where did I just get? Oh, the pince-nez and whatever these goggles are. Oh, I could have just tried them on. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. And yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap up for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV. We'll be finishing up the Ilmeg section of Shadowbringers and doing Titania, minimum item level, no echo, with 4 people. And then be sure to tune in on Friday. Friday Night Rights will be happening this week. It just didn't happen last week because I got my vaccinations on Thursday and then everything hurt on Friday. Trying to figure out who I want to raid. But yeah. So, but Friday Night Rights 8 o'clock Central on Friday, and then Sunday we will be continuing our journey through Sigmascape Savage Mine. We're at Kefka. We cleared 07S on Sunday, so we just gotta take care of Kafka, and I'll be free. I mean, we'll have cleared and have achieved victory. In the meantime, I'm trying to figure out what the subscriber goals for the next, like, 100 subs is gonna be. You guys are totally gonna get me to 200, right? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, where is she in MSQ now? Hang on, I forgot she... Oh, okay, I know who we're rating. Did you know that Amanda Aiken streams Final Fantasy XIV? And she's on, she's on Stormblood now? We're rating her. We're rating Amanda Aiken. We're rating Crystal Mommy. For those of you who don't know who Amanda Aiken is, she's the singer, for the Final Fantasy XIV music as of, like, since Shadowbringers. So, we are going to raid the real Crystal Mommy. And yeah, it looks like she's got pre-roll ads on, but you know what? It's Amanda Aiken, so we're gonna support her. And yeah. So, pantry raid for Amanda Aiken. You guys have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. And I will see you all tomorrow.